Time for your medication. I forgot I said that. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It looks like we got some issues with one of my previous videos that just dropped. REN, High REN. I really didn't watch the playback. I put it out really quick. There's very little editing that goes into these videos. But there's a couple things I'd like to address because I've been reading some of the comments today. And the first one is I'm getting a lot of comments that I should be watching, doing my research, and watching the video prior to making a video. To me, that makes no sense. This is a reaction channel, and that was 100%. I just saw it. I'm like, oh wow, this is. I see all these people I used to follow and used to watch were doing this video. They're showing up on my feed. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me just. I threw it on my watch list. It was a Saturday night. I'm like, hey, you want to make some videos to my wife? And she said yes. I said, okay, great. So that's how that happened. Second of all, I was out of the game for about 10 months. I did like 1 or 2 videos in between, but I really haven't done it. So I'm really camera shy. If you can't tell, I don't know. But when I was I did a video prior, and it was for SB19, and I just sat there and I watched the video. And I would have the video, to me, when I was editing it, that when I actually watched, it stunk. I had nothing to say. I like to be energetic. I like to be in it. I like to go, hey, look at this, look at that. Oh, we're over here. Oh my God, there's so many colors and the sound and this. Oh, this blows my mind. Great. I like to have that excitement. And so I said, oh, so this one, REN, all right, we're gonna be excited for this one. Let's go, let's get it. We were happy, we were ready to go. And little did I know, I ran into a buzzsaw. I did not know that this guy had all these real issues. I didn't know what kind of song it was. I didn't know it was going to be a visual art like it was. I didn't know he had psychosis. He had this issue, which people are saying that it's Lyme disease, or that went undiagnosed for a very long time, so it really messed with his head. So I was not aware of this stuff. Either was my wife. I'm just speaking on both of our behalf. I'm not going to put words into her mouth, but she's at work right now, and I'm here, so I will take care of it for now. I was told that we lack empathy, we have no heart, we have no feeling, quit reacting, do all this other stuff. Here's a clip of what we did right after by Linkin Park Lost, a song that came out in 2003, something that we knew going into what it was about, the premises and everything. Check it out.
Thanks.
Aww.
Thanks. You're too cute.
Smile.
Anyway,
Okay, as you can see, there is some feeling there. I'm not gonna be one sitting there crying on camera. I had a lump in my throat. I could barely breathe, but I'm like, a tear will not fall. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just that guy, but I'm not gonna be on camera bawling. I can't allow that. For whatever reason, say what you want. Don't care. But I had the feelings. I meant every word I said, and it was great. Now maybe if I knew going into this one, I would have paid a lot more attention to it. If I knew it was about the mental portion and psychosis, and he had a whole story, and that he was actually really suffering, because who's to say that this is real? That this could be just a fictional story that the guy put together? Why couldn't it be that as well? I have a little bit of a mental thing. I have ADHD, so if I'm watching something, like if you can tell in the video, my eyes were wandering to the right a lot. When that was happening, I was basically looking, I'm watching the meter, on OBS, the song was coming in so hot that it was going out of the red. And I'm like, oh no, I hope it's not clipping, I hope it doesn't sound bad. And I'm looking at our microphones, are about 15 dB lower. I'm like, so if I was talking over the video, you wouldn't even hear it. And sometimes I just blur it out. I like to blur out comments or quick thoughts because I have them. Because if I wait another minute, especially on a 9-minute song, if I wait a minute or two, I'm not gonna remember it. And I'm gonna be like, well, what was my point? And so that's the reason why I like to talk over it. I like to make comments. I don't like to have full conversations. But I also didn't know. Maybe I should have picked up on it a little further. But like I said, I was looking to get into this for an excitement, crazy video. So I think we should try looking at this once more real quick. And you know what? I'm not going to watch the original. I'm going to watch the reaction of my channel. So I'm gonna put that up there. Let's watch it. If it's boring, I'll cut it up. If it's not, great. Let's go. What's this, basket case? Do you have the time? All right, for everybody that doesn't know, Green Day put out a song, Basket Case, and the beginning of the video was them like getting put into a place, put the instruments, and they were in a mental institution. That's where that comment came from. Next. See, I turned the volume down there. Nylon guitar, nylon string guitar. You should practice yourself.
Looks like his face from Peaky Blinders.
He does. I don't know. I forgot that guy's name. He does look like him.
Main character's name.
Where are we going with this?
I'm not sure yet. Am I gonna be surprised?
I still like. This is growing on me. I was humming this for the rest of the night and the weekend. No BS. What the? I can't believe it grew on me. Like little yodel part. But that's why I'm laughing here.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, are you pleased to see me? It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately. And I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound the same tonight.
I'm crying, I'm laughing so hard.
Okay, so obviously, yeah, first of all, before I get into it, I have no idea why she's laughing so much, but I'm not going to answer, like I said, I'm not going to answer for her. I don't know why I'm even holding a pen. Maybe because I want to make points and like point at things like school, like I'm trying to teach myself. Because I'm gonna be real critiquing on myself here. First of all, I don't know why we're sitting there laughing and everything. I know it was a shock with the whole yodeling thing, and then all of a sudden he came in as his inner demon, his inner fear, and then he's looking back on it and he's all like scared, like where you been? So I understand this now. So this is a Dr. Jekyll. This is a side by side. His head's spinning around here.
Were you about to say Jekyll and Hyde? Because
yes,
I'm not
I
sure
was.
Yet, but.
I'm not,
holy hell.
But I could tell one guy's like, yes, and then the other one's, well, and he's like in there. So it's obviously the good side, the bad side, the unknown guy, the unsure guy, and the guy who's the doubt.
I'm all down and all for the fact that when people battle themselves, it's fun. But this is making me laugh way too hard. Is that bad? I don't even know. But it's just making me.
Well,
laugh.
yes, I think that this is probably about mental illness or a struggle of some sort. You're laughing.
Obviously, I wouldn't be laughing about that. That's my field. I just laugh because I'm the voice.
All right. See, we're not laughing at him. We're laughing at the presentation that we're not used to. The nylon string acoustic guitar, the guy yodeling, and then just the way he's presenting himself. Also, guys pointed out, this is done live. I think he said one take with the guitars and vocals, so the music was one take, but I think 4 takes going through to get the actual video, to get the different camera angles. Fucking bravo, man. That is badass. Like I said it somewhere in the video. I couldn't remember all those lines. I can't remember what, like I said to some people in my comments, when I'm stopping the video or I talk over the video, it's because I don't want to forget my freaking what I was going to say. So I'm going to be quick. Or if it's a situational thing, I'm trying to be funny. This is an entertainment channel. I'm trying to entertain people, trying to make it fun, funny, light. But even though this is not that situation, and I know that now, and I wish I knew that going in, because I would have been like, oh, this is serious. Let's put on our big boy pants for this one. So we gotta go back.
Let's go.
You think that those doctors are really
I'm flat myself right now. Jesus Christ. I wonder why people hate it.
Perfect, they're always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man.
Look, he's scared.
I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Because when you're with me, it never seems to help.
See, when you're with me, it never seems to help. It's like when your inner demons, your fears are with you, it's not going to help you. And I also love the guitar parts that now that this is making sense, and it's not a shock. Sometimes your first reaction isn't the best reaction, but now you keep on hearing, you're like, I hate that. And all of a sudden, it's all right. You know what? That's not that bad. Because now I'm listening to it, and I'm hearing it's got the two different parts. One's the slow ding, 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 and then he picks it up, and it's just doing all this emotion, all this like symbolism with a guitar. Through body language, through his voice, the way he's presenting his words, the way his body language is, everything put all together is just helping tell the story. Moving on.
You can amputate me, I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one, split in two, that makes one, so you see. You gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on my side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys ran nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connected,
that's what I said.
and the people who find it respect. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective.
Head movement, this riff makes you do that.
You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with his subconscious. Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you. I don't need you. I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself. I'm a genius. And I will be great. And I will make waves. And I'll shake up the whole world beneath it. That's right. Speak your truth.
Right, I don't know how to stop this and when this dude is... But I think this is a visual of schizophrenia. I think it's just like, this is what it is. This is what's going on.
I just think it's a definitely great depiction of how someone battles themselves. Like, no matter what, whether you have mental illness, this is just a normal person, because I think we all deal with that at some point in our life. And I think this is a great way of getting the hell out of it. I mean, like, you're sitting there, and this is a great way to get it out and be like, well, fuck you. Sorry.
Yeah.
And, like, to yourself. And I like that he fights back. Like, he's not, like, taking it. And which is nice. But
I like how the camera's going back and forth.
Yeah.
You got one shot over here, and he's, like, over here. And then all of a sudden, second shot, and he's playing
So
into
they're
it.
talking
The
to
body
each other,
language, the way he's playing the guitar, the way his feelings. Like, he's crouched
Gestures,
back like this.
yeah,
And the other
yeah.
one, he's more aggressive. So he's just trying to show the aggressiveness inside you can take you over. Because, hey, no, you can't do this. You're going to fail. You're not big as Oprah. Where's your... You don't have any signings. You're not on any lists. Like, you're nobody. You're just an independent artist, I assume. And I've heard this a million times from Tom McDonald, and look where he's at.
yeah, well.
So.
I think the people that have the biggest struggle sometimes are the most successful.
The ones that can deal with it.
Famous. And the ones who usually don't give a rat's ass what anybody thinks. And I think that's great, because you know what? You got to be true to yourself, and you got to kick ass. And you want your dreams no matter what. Go for it.
I hope this isn't ending up in addiction or something like that as well.
See, we're getting it here.
We're part of the story, or if that is his story.
It could be a story.
Yeah, he could be an addict that's trying to recover, trying to be a musician, trying to make it, but he has self-doubt, and he has confidence, and maybe had other issues. I don't know this guy's story, but...
See, I don't know.
Hold on. But I just did the new one, NF Hope. And it was the same kind of premise. And I got a comment today saying that NF was actually the first person to really go back and forth with his inner demon and wordplay and do that in his videos. And in Hope, like that, he had the inner demons. He was trying to bust out of them, and he was. It was a whole thing. If you go watch on the channel, I'm not gonna. I know half of you are probably not even watch this because I'm already on that on the naughty list, but whatever. And also, like I mentioned, Tom McDonald, best rapper ever, and all his early stuff before we got really political, it was very about, you guys are self-doubt me, I had nothing, I came from this, we had no electricity, and then all of a sudden, I did this, I took $1,000, put it on Facebook ads, put it on a song, and advertised it, and boom, caught traction, the rest is history. All it takes is the right move. Maybe it was just a song, but some of the nicer people have commented, let me know some other songs that there are to check out. Now that I know the situation, I could give my undivided attention for what the song is trying to portray. I'm listening to bands from around the world, from Japan to Korea to Indonesia to from Sweden, Germany, you name it. There's all these bands in different languages, and I'm watching, and I gotta read subtitles. I gotta figure out what they're doing, listen to the music, see the video, see if there's a lot going on for a reaction person. So this is a little more simplistic because all you really have is the visual and the lyrics. So I should have done a better job of watching those two.
God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to ask for you. Say it instead of downplay it. Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus. Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me, then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to down my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots, and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, friend.
This guy's definitely not his friend.
No.
No.
Alright. To talk about the song a little bit, this isn't a song to me. This is like a visual art performance.
Yes.
It's like...
It's him battling his demon.
Yeah. Or like a two-sided poetry.
Yeah.
Or something. Be silent. Be still. Be silent.
Oh my god, here we go.
Fucking cringe, man. Why? That's another movie reference. I forgot which one that was. But the whole premise is that the football guy all of a sudden was trying to... was she all that? I don't remember what it was. But she was into art, so he went in and followed her, went to this visual art thing, and they were doing all this visual art stuff on stage. And then one of the skits, she was like, be silent, be still. So I said it because I knew my wife would get it, and that's why she laughed, that's why I laughed. It was just an inside joke at the wrong time.
Really?
Asshole.
Not
If you don't know what that is, sorry. But...
I can't believe you just pulled that out of your ass. Like
well, that's the last thing
anyway.
I remember, the art thing.
Well, no,
this is art.
It's creative art, or I can't think of the word of it. Yes, but that's what it seems like. More of a not music, not a song. It's more of I'm telling my story to myself, and I'm fighting myself, and here's my story.
Yeah.
And I'm showing you both sides.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Wow.
It's not something I have ever coped with or dealt with, addiction or any kind of bad storyline like that. Everybody has their ups and downs, but it's something I'm not going to be putting on my Spotify and listening to or whatever, but I can see how this can maybe help somebody to know that is out there. There's other people who feel like that you're not alone, that maybe other people can relate to a song like this.
But is this really like considered like a song? Like, is it really, or is it like a storytelling type of
I don't know anything about the guy.
I mean, either way, this is like you said, it's very helpful, I would think, for someone, and even with people that deal with anxiety and issues like that, because they're always doubting themselves too. People have anxiety issues, or it's just it means a lot, this song. I think a lot of people can relate to this, and I think that's great, because more people should talk about this. More people should get it out, because I think it's a great way to get it out.
Yeah, get awareness out. If like I said, if I'm radio, I'm like, this guy's crazy. Okay, next. Like it's not what I'm looking for music. But if I was at a bar, this guy picked up an acoustic guitar, and he's on stage, one light on him, and he's talking to himself, I'm in. I'll be watching it because of the visuals, the story. It's more of a story, the visual,
That's
the
what I like
action,
the most about this, is that the visual and the story, and what it's telling, what it's, the message.
He can take the guitar, throw it out the window, and I'm still watching, just because it's interesting to watch him do the improv. All right, shut up. Now that I've heard this a second time, this is a song. This is because I've had some of the parts to the song stuck in my head later that night and following into Sunday because we did the Saturday night, and I was doing that yodel part, and then just his voice. It's got a rasp to it that is very intriguing. And I kept on saying like, "Hi there, Ren," and it kept on going in my head, and I was like, "Dun dun 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 dun." It's just that it's just certain parts of it. I don't remember all the parts or all like that, but certain like pieces I was putting together, and I found myself humming it or hearing it in my head, and I was like. So I guess you could call this a song, and if this is, I'm glad I heard it because it does make me aware that the people are struggling with mental issue or physical ailments that maybe are undiagnosed, like I've heard that happen to him. And with that, it makes me aware that other people might be struggling and going through stuff. Like I said there, I've never been in a depressive state. I've never been on medication for just about anything in my life. I consider myself lucky, and I thank God for that. But there are people, and songs like this make you realize there are people out there struggling with it. Now, he's mostly talking about the music industry and how he doubts himself, how he's not famous, and how he doesn't want to in his music. But that's fine. It's just showing you one aspect, one avenue of it. And I'm sure there's a whole entire thing that I need to check out from him, like a whole catalog of like, oh, you want this? Boop, here you go. You want that? Here you go. So I get it. There's so much I missed and we missed, and I'm not going to apologize because that was my first reaction. That is, if there's other reaction channels out there who have a script, they watch it multiple times, they take notes, they say, oh, we're going to say this, oh, we're going to feel like that. When this part comes in, I want you to go, oh my God, oh, that does not happen. Stop it. If you want those channels and that's what really love, then go for it. That's your entertainment. They're there entertaining you. My entertainment is different than the next guy's. If you like the channel, subscribe. If you don't, there's so many other channels out there who do it. That's all I can say. I mean, everything he's got going on. All right, come on. Suits it. It's kind of crazy sounding. It's nothing, no great melodies going on here, but it's fitting for what it is. I disagree with that now because they got, like I just got done saying, they got stuck in my head. But maybe right then there it didn't make sense to you, but the music, what he was playing went exactly along with what he was saying. You're a moron.
His creativity with it and everything, how he puts it together.
Very creative.
I think that's amazing what he's doing.
Agreed.
I love this.
All right.
For what it's worth.
Saturday night. I don't want to hear about drinking and everything.
Yes.
I think we all need it. It's a goose and cran. That was our first one, and look at it. It's not even halfway done. Don't want to hear about it. Where are we gonna go with this?
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be busy.
That was cool.
I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So count on the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gonna rise in the music that I left behind, ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate to different side.
It was like a 10-minute story. I like how he was like, hi, Red, and scream at the top of my lungs. I don't sing, but I just showing that totally different there. Jeez. Like, I know this isn't live, but I forget it. I'll be like halfway through it. With my lines. Part now makes sense.
I was just about to say that. I know where I was gonna go with it. That's why I thought it was funny. Not that it's funny, but it's not awful. Like, you don't hear that ever.
Yeah. I just want to point out, I don't think this guy hit a bad dead note in this whole song. If it was done in one take, fucking bravo. Time for your medication. You fucking asshole! I forgot I said that.
When I was 17
I totally
years
forgot
old,
I said that. Dude, I know what I was trying to do. I was trying to be funny there, like after like in a movie, like everybody's like activity time, and everybody goes and gets their little cup. Shut the fuck up.
I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences. With autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare. But there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Yes, he said it right there. We are human beings. I'm a human being. My wife is a human being. And we all make mistakes. We all don't put our best foot forward. We all have bad days at work. This is a side thing. I work a whole full much more than a 9 to 5, and I have a family. So this is just a side thing for fun. I make this much on this channel. I made $120. I got over 2 million views. Heard it right there. Even this video, not this one, the other video is demonetized, and it was picked up by a third party for him to, so he gets all the ad revenue. I'm 100% fine with that. Let it go to his cause. I'm happy to contribute. So keep liking, doing all that. But if you guys don't like that video, if I get 1,000 likes on this video, I'll delete the other one. 1,000 likes, I'll delete the other one. And I won't monetize this one either. But listen to that last message. That's where I wish he almost started off with that. And I would be like, wait a minute, hold on. Because if he would have started off with that last little verse, or whatever you want to call that, last ending or closing, it makes such sense with psychosis. It's not a battle you win. It's something you don't strive for. You strive to cope with it. Because you know it's a pendulum, like you said. On the good days, you know it's going to swing right back to that bad day. That, oh yeah, I have a really good day, but there's a shadow that's just as much waiting for me on the other side. And he says that basically his only resolution is to learn how to relax and cope with it and deal with it. I can see all that kind of stuff. Everybody has stress, whether it's health, it's your family, it's your job, it's whatever you're stressing about, that everybody has to deal with it. There's very few who have no stress, but they have 8, 9 figures in the bank. I'm sure they still have stress. But that's all I got to say. I hope I shed some light on this. Some people unsubscribe to the channel. So be it. If I'm not your taste for, or you don't enjoy my entertainment, then there's no reason to be here. I don't need 1 million subscribers with 5 people watching me. I'd rather have quantity. If you enjoy it, then subscribe, hit the bell, like. Till next time.